Hello, today I'm going to show you how to beat chimps with another strategy, and this one is the Homeland defense. The Homeland defense is a really awesome tower, but it's pretty rarely used for a few reasons, and one of that reason is that it's really expensive, but it does some really cool things, and if you want to try it out, it's definitely really fun. So the way we're going to start is just a simple start. We're going to get Etienne as fast as possible, because Etienne works really well with the Homeland, and we can use Etienne's abilities to save up for the big save up. I'm going to be going into a Dragon's Breath because that's one of the towers that we're going to be using with the Homeland once we get it later on. There's some towers that just generally work really well with the Homeland defense. They make use of the pierce that the Homeland gives and all of the attack speed. So we're going to get the Dragon's Breath, we're going to use Etienne's ability, and for the Moab, we'll take that down, and then we're going to go into villages. I'll get 2 discounts because we can actually save a lot of money. So we'll get a drums and then a MIB that will become the Homeland. I'll get the snipers, we'll get a May Moab, a bouncing bullet, we'll out buff those guys, and then I'm also going to just get a spec factory just to make sure nothing leaks past. Now normally on a map not like this that's more spacious, the placements will be a lot easier. On this map there's just a lot of issues going around when it comes to placements. So normally you'll have like a lot more space and it will be a lot easier. But we're going to get CTA and start for the save up. So a nice little thing that you could do is that you could use Etienne's ability, and then when that's off cooldown, the call to arms, like I was doing there. And then you'll eventually get Homeland somewhere in the late 80s. On an easier map, you can go really far without getting the Homeland, but on a harder map, it will be a struggle, so I wouldn't really do this on anything past intermediate maps. Then after that, we're going to get some support, so I'm just going to get Moab Blue Embrittlement, and then we can get a few more towers that work well with the Homeland. It's like a few more Dragon Breaths, maybe a few more snipers, and then after that, I am going to grab a Spike Storm in range of the Homeland defense, obviously, because that's going to really beat up round 100 well. That's kind of the only round after this that we have to worry about, but the Etienne's UCAV will go off, and the great thing about Etienne's UCAV is that it really does go insane when you have the Homeland active, and when you have the level 20 UCAV, there's going to be a UCAV in the screen no matter what, so you don't really have to worry about the ability timing. But as you can see there, I used both of them at the same time, and they really went insane. I'd probably not do that because you would want to use an ability for 99. Due to that, 100 got a little sketch, but I had money left over, you could have spent that. That's all, and goodbye.